Get ready for America's #1 funny man. What? Hey. Make some noise. Ladies and gentlemen, from LA to New York, Chicago to Mississippi, let's give it up for America's #1 funny man, Rodney.
What is up, party people? It's your boy Rodney Perry. You're tuning in to Rodney Perry Live. We are here live. It is 2024, and it is January January 18th. Tomorrow would be my mother's birthday. She is gone to glory. I was talking to a friend of mine. He had a death in the family recently, and he was so adult the way he was dealing with it. And you know, as a person that's lost a parent, man, you feel a little bit alone in this world, but more than anything, just know that your loved one is in a better place. You know, you don't get to believe what you believe without believing what you believe. So if you're a Christian and you are stuck on the loss of a loved one, let it go, man. They okay. Let me tell you what they don't do. Don't nobody come back from heaven, nigga. Mama crack up, die, and go to heaven. Ain't no ghost motherfucker coming back. Write that down. Hey, my name is Rodney Perry. Get this show cracking today. First of all, thank you guys for coming in here. A lot of stuff is going on. Victor Marshall is in the building. What's up, Vic? How are you? Hey, yeah, I've been taking care of business, Vic, man. Thank you for always standing the cup for your boy. Candy Kids TV, I see you, sis. What's up? Hope you're well. 2024. What's up, Cedric Wilson in the building? What's said? My cousin is in the building. How about this? Me and the lovely St. Angeles were just talking about this off the air. First quarter of the year is very important, especially for entertainer. So you got to start planning September to prepare yourself for the first quarter of the new year, right? Because you don't know, you got to get ready for the work. You got to be thinking in September, like, what am I doing in January? Let me start booking these dates. Let me actively prepare myself for the first quarter of the year. Because you can start looking at New Year's and December, and you look up in January, be on your ass. Let's find out. Hey, my co-host in the building today, always rocking with your boy. Got a little bun today, look like. Oh, what you doing? Put your shirt down, little girl. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, that's something else. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, coming to the stage. Welcome to the show. One Act Drama is in the building. What's up, Drama?
Good morning. Good morning.
How are you? What is that? What you got? What you got under your little stuff?
My little heated blanket is cold.
Oh! Tell you what I got. I got a motherfucker. My daughter gave me a weighted blanket.
I got one of them too.
Let me tell you, I never slept better than I sleep under that damn weighted blanket.
Let me tell you about my son. So I bought me and my son one.
Okay.
I'm thinking he 8. Let me get him the little 5-pound joint. I don't want him to die in his sleep because he's
smothered to death.
I bought me a 20-pound. That little joker sleep under my 20 pounds. So now I gotta buy me a new heated weighted blanket because he want the 20 pounds.
There's something about it. It's like you ever had
a hug blanket.
Yeah, like if you ain't never had this, but if you ever have a woman just lay on you,
not a woman, but a man, yes.
A man is heavier than a woman.
No, it's the best. I like for a man to lay on me. I need to wait. I sleep so good.
I bet you do. You know, you always putting in your little sexual comments. All right, ladies and gentlemen, join us. Lovely and talented. She's not a comedian.
Share it live.
St. Angeles is in the building. What's up, St. Angeles?
You don't believe in ghosts? You don't believe in spirits? All of that?
No. I do, but they ain't never. People from heaven don't come back.
I wouldn't.
Like
Y'all regular down here.
Think about it, motherfuckers. Like it's like ghosts is always people that some for whatever reason didn't transition, right?
Okay. So you're thinking about it from the sense of like them being stuck, purgatory, unfinished business.
Indeed.
You've never encountered your mother's spirit?
I have. And that's the whole story. Matter of fact, we can't even begin to talk about this without bringing in Coco Fresh. Coco Fresh, we you know, St. Angela brought the spiritual angle up.
Peace. Peace, everybody.
What's your thoughts, Coco? Coco Fresh is a tarot card reader, and she communicates with people from the other side. Okay, here we go. I say, Coco, that people go to heaven, don't come back. Am I tripping?
I think that, well, if that's what you believe, you ain't tripping. I don't believe that.
Yeah.
But I don't believe that you just go to heaven or hell. I don't believe that either. I believe that we're multidimensional. I think that we are spirits having a human experience.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it's not when you leave here, you going to heaven. I think that you go to other realms. I think you have other experiences.
I think this. When you absolutely need your significant other, your person at the transition, when you need them,
you can call them in.
You can access them only then, but they're not just gonna be just talking to your ass either. Because heaven is cracking.
So okay, Rodney. So I'll give you a perfect example.
Give me an example.
When I moved to LA, I could feel. I was like, dang, somebody followed me. Somebody followed me, not like they, you know, hiding behind me in 4C48 and I'm in 2B, not like that. I could feel this presence that was with me, that followed me out here, like as a added layer of protection and all of that. So, but I couldn't figure out which energy, which spirit it was, and I was like, dang, but this is crazy. I said it aloud to the person formerly known as my cousin.
Okay.
So
how close were y'all? How close were you?
I said formally, like or the spirit.
Yeah. No. When they were here, how close?
Whichever spirit it was, I knew that we were close. Like this was somebody that was important in my life. It wasn't like it was my ancestor from the slave days. It was somebody that I knew I encountered
recently that you lived in.
It was familiar, but I was like, dang, I can't decipher which energy. And so I mentioned this to, like I said, to a person formerly known as my cousin. So at this time, one of my aunts had this stroke. Okay. And so, you know, in and out of, you know, consciousness, different levels to that. Sometimes people's minds are kind of like jumbled. And so she had told my other aunt, my cousin's mother, like, yeah, I talked to Edna. And Edna's out there in California. My aunt has no idea, this aunt that had the stroke, that I had moved. We had no sort of communication for her to say that about, and it ended up being my grandmother. And so when my cousin told me, I was like, see, I told you, I wasn't crazy. And I couldn't, like I said, I couldn't tell if it was my grandma or like my cousin that I was really, one of my cousins that I was really, really close with. So I was just trying to figure it out. And it was that energy.
Okay, I'm not disputing that. I'm not gonna shit on your story. I think it's beautiful.
Yes, he is, y'all.
Welcome to the show, Dominique Lovings, aka St. Angeles. She hails from St. Louis. She's living in all of Los Angeles. She's an entrepreneur. She does all that good stuff. All right. And you asked me a question. You say, Rodney, have you never had contact with people from the other side? Absolutely. So I get COVID. And I'm disrespectful to COVID.
Mm-hmm. I heard.
I'm like, fuck COVID. I'm all right. I'm gonna be all right. I never for once contemplated my mortality. Right. Then I come home after being in the hospital 10 days, 12 days. Come home, I'm on oxygen. I can barely walk across the room. And now I'm starting to go, this COVID shit is real. It's fucking with me. And I'm real deal contemplating my mortality now. When I was in the hospital, my cousin and I had a conversation about life and death. We was talking about like how many summers. I asked her how many summers did she want to live, right? And she's like, "Why would you ask me that? I don't want to talk to you about no death shit." I was like, "You know what? You don't want to face it. Whatever." So fast forward, I'm back home. I'm on oxygen. I'm laying on my couch in the living room upstairs. And I get what I feel like is a phone call, right? It's my mother. My mother's gone to glory. And it's not her old self though, Fresh. It's like a young version of her. Mm-hmm. And I remember this version of her because I'm her oldest child, so I knew her when she was young. So we had what felt like conversation, but I'm not speaking. I can just communicate. And so my wife had been saying, your mama is still in this house. And I'm like, first of all, my mama ain't about to reveal herself to y'all. She don't even like y'all like that. If she gonna show herself to anybody, it's gonna be me. My wife was like, whatever, nigga. I'm telling you, your mama be walking around these motherfucking hallways. So I asked my mama, I said, Mama, why would you show yourself to them and not show yourself to me? She said, Roddy, don't be stupid. That's the type of stuff my mother would always say. So we communicate. We had a full conversation. I can't remember it all. Then she goes, oh, by the way, you're going to get 30 more summers. The 30 more summers, at least that, if not more. And I just remember feeling a sense of like relief. And I think we talked about some other things. Long story short, that was probably the best single conversation I ever had. And I felt like, but I needed her at that moment. Yeah. I don't think if I didn't need her, that she wouldn't have, like, she might have got the celestial bat signal from me. Like, this young man, my son need a word from me right now. Other than that, I think she would stay in heaven at the party. But I might be tripping. One night drama, have you ever dealt with people from the other side?
Yes. Twice. Well, actually more than twice, but 2 instances in particular.
Okay.
So maybe like 10 years ago, I was in my bed, I was asleep, I woke up and I looked and I saw a man standing in my doorway with a jerry curl. I knew who it was. Like, and I was like, who is that? I just went back to sleep. I was like, whatever. Next morning, I get a call. My godfather died. My godfather had a jerry curl.
Oh, wow.
Second time, I was, I got
was there a light of some sort? Did you see a light, or what did you just see?
No, it was just a dark. I could just see the jerry curl. Like, I know what my goddaddy looked like. I just didn't know it was him at the time. I just saw a person. And then, like I said, the next morning, my god sister called and was like, Daddy died. I was like, oh, dang, okay. And I told her, I was like, I just saw him last night. I didn't know who it was. I just went back to sleep because I was like, whatever. And then my uncle passed away in 2021. And I remember I was coming down the hallway. I had woke up and I was like, I'm going to go watch TV for a little bit in the living room. And I was like, man, it smells like pound cake in here, which is my favorite dessert. And my uncle used to cook it for me. And he would ship it from DC to Texas so I could have it. Wow. So I was like, it smells like pound cake. Didn't think anything of it. Watched TV for a little bit, went back to sleep. Next morning, I get a call. My uncle passed away.
Yeah, now, Coco Fresh. You connected, man. You know, I respect everything you do. Are we all connected this way? Do we all have this ability to navigate these areas that we don't really understand?
I think so. I think whatever you concentrate your energy into, you're going to master. So if that's something that you want to be able to do, if you do the work, you can connect. It's just about your beliefs and what you decide to do.
Okay.
So we all have that. So yes, I think we all have that ability.
Hey, Mama, if you're listening, I don't know if I got to yell or not. Mama,
You don't have to yell. She probably right behind you.
Wondering why
Mama,
you hollering.
Right.
Don't listen to them, Mama.
I think what the issue, I think the controversy about it is not the fact that whether you can communicate it or not, whether it's right to communicate with them or not. That is where the controversy comes in.
But that's also a black thing too.
Right. That's
we don't
true.
mess with no supernatural stuff. But here we go. Mama, tell these, don't interrupt me, St. Anthony. Mama, could you tell them that heaven is cracking and ain't nobody coming back? Telling you.
She ain't tell me that.
It's because you ain't listening. Anyway. Now, it's crazy you had mentioned so my mother was in hospice before she transitioned, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we had been with her the whole day. We had got the prognosis, just make her comfortable. She about to get up out of here. And so we spent the whole day, my siblings and I was telling stories, cracking jokes, we just being together. We've been there all day. After a while, we just said, let's go home and rest for a while and prepare to come back. I go home, I go to sleep, and Coco, probably you can address this too. Like some kind of way you're always more connected while you're sleeping.
Yeah, because your spirit don't sleep. Your body sleep.
How about
that? Makes sense. Why I was always sleep first. I would wake up.
So here we go. So I'm knocked out. Cedric know we talking about. He knows my mom. So I'm knocked out sleep. I see a figure walking toward the light. A light. I see a silhouette going away from me. And then I'm awakened by a friend coming over to check on me. Right? So I go downstairs, I'm talking to them, and I get the call. And like, yo, Mr. Perry, your mom gone. And my question is, when did she get up out of here? And they was like, maybe 5 minutes ago. And that would have been when I was asleep. So I hear what y'all saying in reference to that connection drama. That's what I'm saying. That's what that story is relevant to. But hey, let's not bog us down with it today. Welcome to the show. My name is Rodney Perry. You tuned in to Rodney Perry Live. Join us today. St. Angeles is in the building. The Fresh Coco Fresh is in the building. And also One Act Drama. The ladies are surrounding me. That's probably a reason I like female energy around me too, because me and my mom were really super close. And I always like I got a show coming up in here in Atlanta at the Uptown Comedy Corner. And one of my buddies called me, he's like, yo, man, give me a feature for you. I'm like, no, nigga. I want a woman on that show.
Well, Virgos is a feminine energy sign. So they like feminine energies. They do well with feminine energies around.
You dated a Virgo?
For 5 years.
What happened? How come it didn't work out?
Because exactly what she said.
Because you dated these bitch ass niggas.
Whoa. Wow, that is so disrespectful.
I'll say this. Like I like that sometimes, like when y'all have an idea and y'all really go ham on that, like that execution.
Immediately too. Like the moment I have an idea, I'm about to implement that motherfucker like 2 days. Yeah. Like I don't like waiting around to figure it out.
Y'all are very, very calculated, which is a good and sometimes bad thing, because that also is not limited to just y'all work and stuff. Y'all do little shady, weird stuff.
Shady? What you mean?
Like I said, anyway, this is not my show, so I'm not going to hold my problems here. But yeah, y'all special. Y'all are special.
I say that all the time, and they sharp with their mouth. They mouth.
You know what?
Now I ain't never had no one that I can't come back from. I'm an Aquarius, so you can try if you want.
Lord.
But it's gonna get worse for you.
You're Aquarius. You're Aquarius. My wife's Aquarius, and
y'all love to debate them Aquarius. Y'all will. Ooh.
Here's the thing about Aquarius. My wife's Aquarius. I got 2 of my daughters that are Aquarians, right? And here's the thing: the Aquarius and Virgo is oil and water, really. But the idea of their love works sometimes. Like it's absolutely weird. But eventually the Virgo will get on the Aquarius nerves.
Yeah, for sure.
And I've learned to temper my sharp tongue. Like, cause you ain't learned yet. I really like me and my buddy, my best friend, he's a Virgo as well. He's like, man, I try not to win every argument anymore. You know, cause you live in a space as a Virgo, like I'm gonna motherfucker, nigga, I'm winning at all costs. But sometimes to win is to lose.
See, I won't argue. If I argue with you, it's because I know I'm about to ether you and I never want to talk to you again. So if I argue with you, it's because I don't never want to talk to you again. If I let it go, it's because I love you. I like you. I love you or something like that. But if I argue.
How about that? And she's a Virgo as well.
I don't start it. I just finish it.
Oh God. Which is just as bad. Just as bad.
But I always tell people, especially like the men that I date, I say, I don't want to argue. I want to walk away. Just let me keep walking. It's not that I'm not ever gonna come back. I'm walking to cool down because I know me and I know my mouth, and I'm trying to keep the peace. So please, let me take that walk around the block a few times because it's for your health. It's it's for you.
Oh God! But that whole shutdown, Virgos don't like that. That's like
no, I can't do that.
You don't get to shut me down. Right, here we go, guys. Here's the question.
Okay.
Are you a snob about the water you drink? Yeah. I will literally drink any water on the planet. Like right now, I got this bullshit. I got it out of Publix. It's called Callaway Blue. I like the little blue bottle. It literally costs 2 cents a bottle. It is cheap. It might have, I see stuff swimming around in it. It's okay.
Okay. That's not okay.
Right.
What is your water of choice? We'll go around One Night Drama, Coco Fresh, St. Angeles. What's your water of choice and what won't you touch? Like,
so my water of choice is Essential. What you ain't finna give me is that goddamn toilet water Dasani.
Yep.
And that damn water gun water Aquafina.
Wait, what's water gun water?
Aquafina. Tastes like it been sitting in a water gun.
First of all, you drinking water out of a plastic bottle, it's all horrible.
This is true. But I'm gonna choose my horrible wisely.
I guess. I like Essential too. I like Essential. It's one of my favorite. My favorite water is Icelandic. I like Icelandic. I go out of my way to get some Icelandic. Coco Fresh, tell me about what's your water? Are you a water snob?
Yeah, my favorite water, if it's in my budget, is Just Water in the carton, the blue carton.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, that stuff
is that in the biodegradable carton?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that stuff is good.
Is that the stuff that's from Jaden yes. Smith?
Yes.
How much that shit cost? That shit look expensive.
I think it's like $3 something a carton.
What is that? A liter? What is that? Half a gallon? What is
like
that?
What's the little individual? I don't know the
little 12 ounce, 16 ounce, something.
Yeah.
$3?
Yeah, about $3.
I drink a gallon of piss before I drink some damn $3 water. That's not true. I made that up. All right. St. Angeles, St. Louis, Los Angeles.
I love Essentia, like drama. And I also really, really love Fiji water. And Fiji water, and I like, because I'm like you, Rodney, I like packaging. And I noticed recently, because somebody been at my job and ordering it. So we've been taking it. So I noticed that in the it used to be, it's like a waterfall or something in the background image of that. They took the flowers and stuff off. I was like, wait a second, hold on. This is ruining the experience. But Smart Water would be like my third one. And I like Smart Water because now they have different variations of it where one could be, you know, alkaline. The other one might have collagen in it and all that stuff. So I like that water, but you ain't giving me no Dasani. No Dasani. We had to tell my mom.
Dasani is a Coca-Cola product, right?
Yeah, it's a Coca-Cola product. So my mom used to buy Dasani all the time. And I'm like, girl, now growing up in St. Louis, you could drink the tap water.
Yeah.
It's one of the cleanest in the country. Now, I know there's apparently been a shift, but I would drink the tap water over that Dasani water.
Really?
Yeah.
Fiji has an aftertaste to me, though. I'm not a fan of Fiji.
What?
Yeah,
I drink Flint water before I drink Dasani and Aquafina.
Yeah.
You know what?
See, I don't have no beef with Aquafina. It's mid-tier to me. But that Dasani is definitely bottom tier. And I'm telling y'all, they put something in there, like you said, it's Coca-Cola products. I don't like Coke anyway. I'm a Pepsi gal.
Look, God.
Stop that. Stop
yes,
right there. You take Pepsi over Coke?
Yes.
Hell
Coke is
yeah.
made for mixing. Coke is made for mixing. Pepsi, you really can't put alcohol in it like that because of the bite that's in it. But Coke is perfect for mixing your alcohol. That's the only way you'll see Coke in my house is because it's there because I got a bar.
Coke tastes like diabetic Pepsi with a little flat.
First of all, Pepsi is horrible. Pepsi is too sweet.
Mute his mic.
I'm the one that muting mics. Hold on. Let me mute myself. Hold on.
Listen, now I'm gonna say this about Coke though. You know, I'm not gonna age you because I don't think you know, black we don't crack. But I would have been interested to taste a Coke that actually had the cocaine in it.
Me too.
Me too. Uncle Rodney had it before. He tasted the first one.
No, that's not true. That's not true. My great grandmother my mother said she had to go get that woman 15 Cokes a day because she was on that narcotic.
Yeah.
Well, you know, you can use Coke to clean stuff.
It's a cleaning
product. You use Pepsi to say cola is a cola.
Don't be trying to put that on Pepsi. Ain't
I never seen nobody use Pepsi. I only seen them use
Coke.
That's because Coke is stronger, but Pepsi is still a cola. It's still the same basic drink.
If I want to clean some jewelry, I'm gonna get a Coke before a Pepsi. If I want to clean some jewelry,
you would not besmirch Pepsi.
Oh goodness gracious! Cat Kids TV said Path is good water. Path is good. I like all that water that come in a metal container, like those little metal bottles.
Yeah.
I like that. They like the coldest water to me. Wow. Do y'all drink beer?
Listen, I have tried. I've been to Vienna. I've been to France. Like I could do like a hard, like a cider. That's the closest. I done went on the Anheuser-Busch tour where you pay and they give you the different types of beers and all that. Everything is disgusting.
You just don't like it. Drama, do you drink beer?
It's cold pee. No, thank you.
Wow.
I can do a light beer.
Go that far. Why?
Why would they put that out? They ask people to drink it.
Cocoa Fresh, you're a thug. I know you drink beer.
Yeah, I do. I like Yingling. I like Rolling Rock.
That had to say Rolling Rock.
I could do a Coors, not a Coors. Well, I could do Coors Light, but I could do a Corona Light, and then if I had to go hard, like a Dos Equis. So
you get drunk off beer. You'll drink enough beer to get drunk.
No, I don't get drunk.
Wow.
Like it's a little lax.
Like they're saying a lot of stuff. They're saying IPAs. Trina says she liked the IPAs. Here's a good water, Liquid Death. Have y'all tried Liquid Death?
Yes.
Isn't that an energy drink?
No, it's water.
It's sparkling water.
In a can, like a beer.
It looks like a
beer. It looks like a beer, but it's water. It's got a crazy container. It's in a metal can, and I like the carbonated one more than I like the flat one though.
See,
you gotta watch though what you drink, like the words. You listen. It's a spiritual thing. You don't need to be drinking not knowing that it got to do with death. So you gotta watch
Listen,
what you drink.
I don't have to be that girl. So you're here
That's just
for
a
me.
name, though, ain't it?
But I'm with you.
But
That's
if you listen, it's a thing like they have a thing like with water. If you put something that you want to manifest on a glass of water and you drink that water, eventually you're gonna bring that into your life.
Oh, I'm gonna do that every day.
Liquid money.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna put them in 3 different cups and drink them all.
Put it right. Listen, get your plastic bottle and write down what you want to manifest and fill that bottle up daily and drink it. And you're gonna bring that into your life. So I'm not gonna be drinking.
You know what? I can't argue that point, Coco. I can't argue that point because I do believe what you say matters. And so I won't argue that point. Like I got friends that do jokes about being broke. I'm like, nigga, you will remain broke as long as you keep saying I'm broke and I ain't never gonna make it.
That's right.
Yeah.
So with liquid death.
So Coco, I'll be like, yeah. So when y'all call me on my yacht and I'm off the coast of Monaco or Saint Tropez, and people get mad, I'm like, what's wrong with that?
But sometimes you can't tell folks your dreams either because people will shit on your dreams and it'll discourage you from achieving them. All right, here we go.
Right. I like to see them do it.
Hey guys, what are your friend requirements? What do you require out of your friends? What are your friend requirements? St. Angeles, what do you require out of a friend?
I require that my friends make deposits into me.
Ooh,
you know,
okay. What does that mean? What does that mean?
A lot of people like to withdraw, so they take. And so it's like the giving tree. And so if you take everything I got, what I got left for me, and I can pour back into you. So it's transactional. So you withdraw deposit, like both of us are feeding and pouring into each other. I don't want to be in the negative. I'll tell you.
So are you making a friendship transactional?
Everything is transactional in life, Rodney. Think about it. It sounds very abrasive and harsh, but it really is. So I'll tell y'all a really quick story. My best friend from preschool, I ended our friendship of 20 something years in the middle of lockdown. And what she did, it didn't directly affect me, but she did something to my mom. And so, and helping her out and all that stuff. So a lot of people like being a victim, they are their own worst enemies. And honestly, at this point in my life, I'm always speaking life into her. And you want to be on your ghetto? It is too early to be talking like that. That was my granny that came through me. See? But that ghetto, man, some people like where they are, like Rodney said. And so they can't see where you're going and how, and no matter what you say, no matter what you do, no matter how you pray, if that person don't want to change, they're not. She was dead weight. She had to go.
Wow.
She had to go. And that's it. And people were like, I cannot believe. Recently, my homeboy, my very, very best friend, ran into her. And she said, I still can't believe I'm not friends with Dom, blah, 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 blah. And so he's like, she was kind of telling me what happened. I said, well, what'd she say? I said, that's crazy. She still don't know why I decided to not be friends with her.
Well, but you didn't give her no closure either, though.
I did. I sent her a message. I let her know that it was ended. I sent it to her Facebook.
You have to know that it's over and telling them why it's two different things.
Oh, I mean, that's closure, though. You don't have to so it's boundaries. My boundaries are for me. They're not for you.
Okay. I ain't talking no shit. I feel like you about to bring it with me.
So whether she can process that or understand that, that's on her. But I gave her point A, B, and C. I was polite enough to do that because normally I just hit the block button and move on with my life.
Right. How about that?
I still felt like that at least was owed to her.
Yo, Coco Fresh, what are your friendship requirements, if anything?
Just follow through on what you say you're going to do.
How about that?
Follow through.
Hey, you know what? But, everybody is not equipped to follow through, right? Or they don't know. Like I've found myself explaining to a lot of men in my life, like, just do what you say you're going to do.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And if you
Yeah.
can't, don't be scared to say, look, I can't do that for you. Don't be afraid to say no.
Yeah, my
But
brother was guilty of that.
but don't leave me hanging.
My brother was one of those people that was always trying to satisfy everybody. I was like, dude, it's okay to say no.
Mhm.
It's okay to say no because you don't want the moniker of a liar. So just say, man, you know what? I'm not gonna do that. The best lesson I learned in this lifetime is looking at motherfucker in that face and going, nah, dog. I'm not
How
going.
long did it take you to get there, Rodney?
Probably 20 years.
Okay.
Probably because I was super wishy-washy. I was a wishy-washy ass young man. Like I would tell you, I'm gonna try my best, but you leave that open.
Yeah.
You leave it open, and you're not gonna try your best. You just ain't coming. One night drama. What's your friendship requirements?
I just posted about this in my story a few days ago. You either leeching or teaching.
Ooh,
And I don't need no leeches. So that's the relationship, friendship, whatever. You leeching or teaching. If you leeching, you out.
Yeah.
Well, Candy Kids TV said a great sentence. She said, "No is a complete sentence." Come on now. Yeah, no. The best thing I learned is no, not, and an emphatic no, like a real no, like no, dog, no, not no, dot, no, motherfucking exclamation point.
No, for sure.
Get your ass out of here. All right, drama. We talked off the air. Well, we didn't talk. We text back and forth. What's the hot picks on Tubi? And you know, Tubi coming under fire with black folks because they say that the whites of America have used blacks before. Fox used blacks to build their network and then abandon us. And so Tubi is a Fox product. So, but Tubi is kind of where blacks are getting an opportunity to be seen. So, what's hot on Tubi right now, drama?
First, I would like to say, are we surprised that black people are being used to make something better?
We are not.
We do.
I'm not at all. Not for 1 second.
We make everything better. The internet, if you put us on it, we're going to grow it. Because that's just what we do. It's our magic. That's our superpower. Along that lines, I'm just going to name shit I'm in. Because all that other stuff.
Oh, God. What you in?
Why Women Trip. A phenomenal film. I play the best friend who is much like myself. I act like me pretty much. I'm in Cream where I play the mother.
What's the name of that? What's the name of that product? What's the name of that?
Why Women Trip. It's by Tori Lee, a phenomenal writer here in Dallas, Texas.
And what did y'all solve with that movie? Like, why do women trip?
Because y'all Negroes be acting up.
Goodness gracious.
And Ro is in that film also. Ro and Mama D are in that film.
Oh, I love Mama D, by the way. Like, I know.
Mama D is a Virgo.
I'm part of the problem. I love Mama D. I'll be like, I deserve to be loved. Like, okay. Like, when that came out, my friends was like, can you shut up? Shut up. I said, but I'm just telling you, I deserve.
Hey, lots of independent products out there. What else you got, drama? What else is
Cream, which I'm in, and I play a mother who becomes a widow. So watch that. Watch my dramatic scene in that film.
Which one? Because I saw you fighting in one movie.
See, I wasn't gonna bring that movie up because I don't deal with that person that the writer of that film no more. He can go to hell, but I gonna put it out there. Love and Drugs 2 and 3. There's a 1. Don't worry about 1. Just watch 2 and 3. I'm in both of those.
That's the one everybody gonna look at. The one that's got the drama attached to it.
There's no drama attached to the movie. I just don't fool with the person that
I know, but just because you said that.
Let me make sure.
See what's up.
I mean, it's a good movie. He just trash. Anyway.
Oh, this is a good one. School of Wilkins said, I want to see Botched by Kelly Kells. Kelly Kells, fellow comedians, got a great movie out where she plays the young lady that was doing all the ass shots in the hotels.
Oh wow!
Okay.
Yeah, and that's a really a current subject, and Kelly Kells looked like she did a wonderful job in it. She and I have been in the movie together as well. You know, this is the thing, man. Digital filmmaking has changed the game, guys. Digital filmmaking created an avenue for us to, whether it's Tubi or what I'm finding is all these other streaming platforms. There are like a lot of Black-owned streaming platforms. It's it's the Black Network. I just watched that this weekend. I became aware of it. It's called It's the Black Network. They got Black programming. They got podcasts. They got all this stuff on this network, and I thought it was really dope. Coco Fresh.
Yes.
What have you watched that you would recommend lately?
I actually watched the movie last night. It looked like it was supposed to be on Tubi, but they tricked me into buying it. And it's called By Her.
By Her.
Her. Like two words, By Her. And it's a movie about a man that was a boxer. This dude had to be like 5'2". And he was a professional boxer. Okay. And basically a man, it was like an Indecent Proposal, but the ghetto Black version. And basically this guy made his wife sell her ass to this other dude so he could give him operation money for the boxer's daddy could get an operation. So she paid for that. And then he had like 1.5 million after that to fight another fight. Like, it was ghetto as fuck, but it was good. It was good, and the acting was terrible, but it was a great storyline.
The story was good.
Yes, and I paid $5 to rent it, and I won't my money back, but it was good.
I want my money back
because it looked like it was supposed to be on Tubi, and we got gypped, but it's called By Her, and it was the most.
I watched the movie called
special acting.
Let me see what's the name of this movie. Hold on, I'm gonna tell you the title of it. I watched the movie this weekend. What's his name? I was so mad at this dude after I fit. The name of the movie is What Happens in the Dark.
Okay, I was gonna get that. I was gonna watch that.
So What Happens in the Dark? When I tell you this movie starts off, and the middle, the beginning is good, the middle is good, but the end, I was so mad that I had invested this almost 2 hours in this movie. I mean, and don't get me wrong, it wasn't horrible, but it just didn't, like, you know, I can't stand when people preach all these different storylines and then don't pay nothing off. It's like watching a guy do a joke that have no punchline.
That's like Leave the World Behind. I sat there at the end of that movie and I said, I know you kidding me.
Yeah.
The internet said don't watch it, and it was hard-headed, and
I like Leave the World Behind though.
I like The House and Leave the World Behind.
The House was crazy, the Black people house, yeah.
Okay. Like I said, goals. Let me put that on my water and drink it.
But just because you leave us hanging, directors, that don't mean we gonna come back.
That don't.
I may just be so pissed off to be like, man, F part 2.
Yeah.
I don't know. I watched Leave the World Behind, and this movie, What Happens in the Dark. I want y'all to watch it just so y'all can waste the same amount of time I wasted.
Nope. You said What Happens in the Dark. Okay.
What Happens in the Dark. It was on Tubi too. And somebody says Diary of a Unicorn is crazy. I don't even know nothing about that.
Wow.
I
saw a movie. It was about the woman that said she saw a baby on the highway. The Black woman that said she saw a baby on the highway and she left her wig.
Oh, the Carly Russell story.
I saw that thing. Whoever did that.
They put that movie out 2 weeks after that story.
Yes.
I know that movie was trash.
That was horrible.
Big Rich said I had to watch Leave the World Behind twice in order to understand what was going on. It was good to me. I think it was a great what if. It was a great what if.
You know, okay, so I'm a person that's really big on like apocalyptic type things because it's very plausible. It can happen.
Indeed.
Like I literally text my homegirl the other day. I said, yo, tell your boyfriend that hurts the rental car company. They getting rid of all the electric cars. They selling them for the low, and they're gonna reinvest in cars fueled by gas.
Yes.
So she was like, he's not getting rid of his Jeep. I said, no, girl, tell him that. He'll understand what I'm saying. And that's why I didn't get an electric car. Now, it's one thing to have, you get 1, 2, whatever. But I'm that person that thinks about stuff like that. I'm like, if the grid go down or something happen, if you got an electric car, yeah, you are. And my boss said the same thing.
If the grid go down, you fucked with gas cars too. But how about this? Have y'all been paying attention to what's happening in the northeast? All these cars, all these Teslas are fucking having problems because the charging stations are breaking down in the winter. It's not a winter car. And like Chicago, tons of cars. It's like they call them dead robots. All these cars are just sitting there. Thousands of dollars worth of cars, millions of dollars worth of cars just sitting there. They can't charge them.
But those are not like those electric cars, and those cars are not cars that you should have as like your main car.
Yeah, it's not your everyday car.
Yeah, those should be like little summer cars. I let me drive to the store and back. That should not be your main car. You need to have a gas ass car. And then if you want a little electric car to save a little money, then yeah. But you don't make that your main car.
Or you gotta get some type of hybrid. Like I wouldn't mind an electric car that was also a gas car.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, for sure. But I think about stuff like that, and my mind goes to the extreme. And so that's why I was just like, well, leave the world behind. Like I felt like the potential was there, but it was kind of like so many weird little things that was happening. I was just like, okay, so we're not gonna circle back to that. So we just it was kind of how Insecure would do you sometimes. Something would happen and they just never address it again. And you'd be like, okay.
Never come back to it. Like, really?
They never come back to it. And I love Insecure and I've watched it, so many times. Like me and my sister are working on a rewatch podcast about it. But it's just like, oh my goodness. Like that drove me, stuff like that kind of drives me insane. Yeah. Because and in the end, and I was just like, oh, so the little white girl just gonna be regular, can't do what they do. Let me go in your house to eat your food. Now I'm in your movies. It's
that was a callback. That was a callback too. That final scene.
Yeah, to Goldilocks and the Three Bears.
Yes, maybe, but they set that up early. Anyway, Granny Wilders hit us with a super sticker. Mad love, mad respect, Miss Granny Wilders. $1.99. Appreciate you. All right, guys, here it goes. How is your people credit? Like, we all get a credit score, a real life credit score. But to me, what's more important, and my friends used to say this years ago, they said, Rodney, my credit score ain't shit, but my people credit is great. Like how many people can you call and they motherfucking, if you needed the loan, if you needed $500, if you needed $50, that they would evaluate your people credit score. How is your people credit? St. Angeles, how is your people credit?
Hold on really quick. I'm on a show on Tubi called Give Me 5 that is produced by BT Kingsley and Good Love Road. It is a draft style show and it's hilarious and each episode is different. So please, it just dropped on Tubi, so please support it. But my people credit score, I'm going to say, okay, so it's the highest, like the 850, or is it like?
Highest is 850.
Okay, I'm going to say I fall somewhere in the 7s.
Which is a great score.
I feel, and I say that because I feel like I always have like my friends, like best interest in mind. I pride myself that my friends call me and they can, confide in me, they consulted me, they need advice about stuff. So I'm doing something right over here.
Right.
But there's some people that I've had to deny just based on after doing the thorough investigation, like I am the credit bureau, and I had to say, I don't think this is a good idea. But so for them, it's probably my rating is probably a little lower, but I also still try to give them advice where it was, my mic came undone. Hold on.
It's okay. You sound great.
So my advice where it was, beneficial to them in the long run. So that is my goal. So I'm gonna say I'm somewhere in the 70s.
Hey y'all, my name is Rodney Perry. You're tuning in to Rodney Perry Live. One Act Drama. We're talking about your people credit score. What's your people credit score like Drama? Like you got friends. I mean, we talked about friendship. We talking about evaluating your friendship. But what's your people credit score like? How will people evaluate your credit?
We talking about getting money or as a person? Like if I can call and ask for some money.
As a person, or as a person. It's mostly a question about you as a person.
As a person, my credit score, much like St. Angeles, is in the 700s. But there's always a but. Okay. Like I got good credit, but my payment history might be what's fucking me up sometimes.
Wait a minute. What's your payment?
I love it.
What is your payment history?
I got a couple of disputes on there.
Hello, we all do. That's why we in the 7s.
Because what happens is, my friends, I always say, Andromeda is an amazing friend, but because the but is going to be, she'll cut your bitch ass out.
Wait a minute.
So they gonna say, oh man, she the best. My friends will, I can call right now, my best friend say, I'm the best friend you could ever have. But if you play with me, I'm gonna cut your throat.
Like I recently had a situation where I borrowed some money, and I never borrow money. I pay myself. I'd rather be the lender than the borrower. But I was a little tight. I was like, you know what? I got my ass by 3 different people for some money. Not on a significant 200, 150, and one person I got like 5. And first of all, my buddy that gave me the 500, like I would do the same for him. That's why I evaluate it. Like I would say that my people credit. And how about this? I tell them I'm not paying. Like I said, hey man, I need to hold some money. I'm never giving it back.
I like that. Please.
But also, I'm lending money with that, like, okay, that's the idea. It's a gift. I'm not expecting it back, unless I'm really, really it's tight for me.
But send my money back though, please.
No, let me tell you how I lost a friend last year for that. Everybody know, I'll give you the money. No problem. If you can't give it back, say I can't give it back. Last year, gave a friend $400. Didn't mind. Well, it wasn't supposed to be 400. It's supposed to be 80. But every week it was, I know I owe you, but can I get? I'm like, you know what? No problem. You saying you're going to pay me back. So now we get to $420. You've only repaid me $40. The deadline has come for my money. Do I need it?
But no. You said you was giving it. You said it was a gift.
Exactly. So now I'm not your friend no more. And you're not even my friend.
You can't do that, drama. You can't break up with the friend.
Let me tell you why. Because number one, you weren't really my friend. You my friend by osmosis. You married my best. You married my best friend. So that osmosis made you my best friend too.
Wait.
I would never borrow no money from a woman.
So that's
no. This is a woman. My best friend is a guy. His wife borrowed money from me. I'm trying.
We ain't friends like that. Let me tell you something. This is what y'all. No. Let me say this. This is what y'all not gonna be. Y'all, each one of y'all, my friends. Guess what? The moment you become friends with my wife, you're not my friend no more.
Yes, I am. Listen to me.
No, you're not. No, you're not. Your ass out of here.
So wait, anyway. So the wife was asking you?
Yes. And let me tell you why I didn't have an issue with it. Number one, was my friend. Cool. Okay. Right. And I didn't know. I thought of it like this. Maybe my guy friend wants to be a man and she does not want to emasculate him and he don't want to ask me. So she's coming to me as to allow him to maintain his manship. And so he cannot know that I'm in their business. Turns out it was not that. This money was strictly for her. When I told him, when we get to 420 and it's a month later and you ain't even responding to texts or calls or nothing, I call him and say, hey, bro, your chick got some money up off me and only paid me $40 back. He was like, what? And And I was like, yeah. He was like, I didn't need no money. I don't know why she got money from you.
Wow.
So now I feel played because I'm doing it, which I didn't ask because I'm one of them people. If you need money, I don't ask you why because I don't want you to tell me why. Anyway, don't tell me why. Just get the money and go on.
Hey, Cole in the building. Cole Park, I see you, brother. Hey, thanks for joining the Chairman today. The Fresh Terror. How your people credit?
My friend credit about $390.
No, it ain't. Wait a minute, Fresh. Why your credits go so low?
Because she read the person history and then was like, I just gotta cut this off now. She read the cards.
Okay. And then this is the thing too. It really went down when I got engaged. When I got a man, because I was the female that had all the guy friends.
You got to.
And then when I got a man, I can't ask for no help, nothing. So that, and then I pull cards. If you ain't shit, I'm only gonna have you, but so close. So yeah, I'm not, and I don't call people like I like to be able to help people, but I don't depend on people. That is that's like a life lesson for me.
Right.
But it's to a fault, to a point to where it's just like, I'll go without. If I got to ask somebody, then that just means I don't need it. So I don't really depend. It's bad. So, but I'm good. Like, I'm helpful. I'm genuine. I love people, but I'm not like, oh, I need my friends to huddle around me. I'm not like that. It's like, okay.
But your people credit is more than that. Your people credit is like your payment history too. Like it's also like if you ever borrow $5 and you be like, let me get this back. Like my thing. This is my thing about borrowing money. You can borrow money from Rodney Perry, but don't not mention that shit.
I ain't borrowing money from no man. If you a man and you loan me money, you ain't getting that back.
Listen, I'm calling my dad.
You have to pay it back, but you gotta mention it. You gotta mention it. You can't just be motherfucker. Hey man, I owe you $5.
Right. That's why I'm not friends with old girl. You said you were gonna pay it back. Had she said from jump, I ain't giving it back, I still would have gave her the $420. I wouldn't have cared. But you said I'm going to pay you back. Once you say that, now I feel like you're a liar.
Has she not paid you back at all? None.
No, $40. And then you started dodging me. Once you started not ignoring my texts and my calls, you're not a good friend. You showed your true character. So it wasn't the money.
It's your fault. She was never your friend. She's a friend of your friend.
Man, I love that girl. That was my friend. They had been married like 10 years. That's my dog.
Let me tell you something. The moment you became friends with that man's wife, you lost him as a friend.
No, I didn't. We still friends to this day. I told him, I said, I don't fuck with your wife. He said, that's cool. We still best friends. I said, cool. And we talk all the time. That's my dog for life. But I don't fuck with your wife. She can't come nowhere around me. Keep by my face.
How can you be friends with your friend and you ain't friends with his wife? That's unacceptable.
You know how many women I done been through with him? That's my friend.
All right, Keno Trice is in the building. What's up, Keno? Thank you for tuning in today. My name is Rodney Perry. Tuning in Rodney Perry Live. Hey, ladies, what you got going on? St. Angeles, not only is she a talented actress, she's also an entrepreneur. Tell us about your products.
I have an amazing candle line called St. Angeles. I'm spitting. And so you can get those at SAINT-Angeles.com. Click the candles tab. I also have 2 amazing podcasts. One is Everyone Needs an Aquarius, because you guys really do. We keep the world cohesive and make sure things are, fair and balanced. And I have another podcast called Whiskey Sour Libations and Conversations, where I just have raw, honest conversations about whatever the title may be. I'm currently editing down an episode called Church Hurt, featuring my homegirl that has a podcast that centers around church hurt. Like a lot of things happen in the church.
Very true.
We don't talk about it enough. So we, go through the ins and outs of that. So I'm excited for that to drop. So that's all I have.
What's the podcast with our boy, with BT?
Oh, that is Give Me 5. So that is the TV show that is on Tubi, and it is a drive-style show hosted by the great Tangerine. And so each episode, you got different people, a different lineup, and you might see me throw a wig off of my head, but it was all in the name of Anita Baker. So,
hey, Sea Dog says drama act like she the wife and the wife is the side chick. Uh-oh.
No, that's just my friend. I know how to differentiate. He didn't do nothing to me. That was her. So I'm not gonna be mad at my friend for her. That's her. And that's his wife. I'm gonna respect her, but I don't want to hang with her.
All right, my man DA just popped in. DA is an air traffic controller, and man, you know, a most fascinating job I've ever heard talk to somebody about. Man, he was telling me the ins and outs of that job, man. So dope. Also, watch Forgive the movie. The Franz Ford said, "Watch Forgive the movie." Is that on Tubi? We'll be looking for Forgive the movie. All right, guys. Coco Fresh, the Fresh Tarot. How do we stay in touch?
Go to thefreshtarot.com and just learn all about me. And I got oils and readings and all that good stuff on there.
Yeah, I love it. One Act Drama. How do we stay in touch?
One Act Drama on all social media platforms. St. Angela's I'll be your way today. About to get them out.
What's this little hand move you did? What's that? What is wrong with this girl? Hey, y'all, what a show today. Thank you guys for coming in today. One Night Drama, always a pleasure. The Coco Fresh, the Fresh Tarot, always a pleasure. And welcome to our show. She was in the comments chiming in. You know, like, come on in the show, little girl. And she did. St. Angela's, a.k.a. Dominique Loving's in the building. I'm Rodney Perry. The show has been nothing short of amazing today. Eric Evans, I see you, bro. Black-owned company. And how about this? Mad love, mad respect. My name is Rodney Perry. That's our show for today. Until next time.